Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister Wives. Suki Krishnan is acclaimed for holding Kody responsible for his misconduct and putting up a hard fight. Kody, the star of Sister Wives, has long been a contentious figure. Every day he does something unusual, and usually it's not something that deserves much recognition. He took a similar action this time. During filming for Sister Wives Season 19, Kody ventured to tease Suki Krishnan in the tell-all episode. But he overlooked the fact that Suki is not like Robyn, his fourth wife, or his previous spouses. As the cameras were rolling, the presenter immediately snapped at him. Unexpectedly, Kody began to chuckle nervously in the middle of the show. Even though he was having a horrible tantrum, Suki managed him admirably. She pointed out his harmful behavior and showed him the mirror. Suki insisted that she wanted to face Kody, despite his attempts to change the subject. It's amusing that Kody attempts to flirt with ladies whenever he can, yet he is a whole different guy around men. Is Kody a masculine chauvinist as a result? Janelle, a sister wife, claims that Kody is a failure. Officially, Janelle Brown has had enough of Kody's ridiculous outbursts. Janelle recently stated during a sister wives sit-down that she believes Kody is a failure. In addition to failing as a man, he was unable to keep their multiple families together. She responded without hesitation that she would not want to be friends with them. Janelle stated that while she has no interest in re-establishing any sort of relationship with them, she is okay with striking up a conversation if necessary. Sister Wives. Suki and Kody engage in a word war. Kody has consistently treated every member of his family with extreme rudeness and conceit. Naturally, he continued to act rude while he was speaking to other people. However, by choosing to try Suki's patience, he made a grave error. Suki was asking some questions during the tell-all, but Kody and Suki were already engaged in a conversation. At that moment, Kody began to lose his temper. He informed her that she would have to stop talking. Suki slammed him, telling him that he couldn't silence her, because she couldn't stand his rudeness. He asserted that he could, pushing her limits. Suki snapped at him because this was one of his worst errors. Although Suki made it apparent that he couldn't, he emphasized that he could. After that, he began to make expressions and threatened Suki by refusing to respond to the questions. Like a pro, Suki Krishnan criticized his childish actions. He may act like a baby, she said, but it would be better if he began acting like an adult. Kody immediately straightened up and began to protect himself. Without being persuaded, he even answered the question and shifted the conversation. The way Suki corrected him was hilarious. Foz commented, "Dear TLC, it's time to cut Kody and Robyn out, after being blown away by her. Tries so hard to be a manly man, then acts like a petulant child," said another. According to a third internet user, TLC should punish him and Robyn for their refusal to respond to inquiries. After Suki was revealed in an interview, fans of Sister Wives believe she is a farce. Sister Wives. In a new podcast, Suki makes startling allegations. Suki recently discussed the Brown family's behind-the-camera situation on the Sarah Fraser show. The Sister Wives tell-all host claims that because of the way their relationships ended, the Brown family no longer wants to participate in one-on-one interviews. Suki even claimed that Kody and his ex-partners preferred completing couch sessions alone when she suggested group interviews. Despite having wonderful relationships with each member of the family, Suki expressed sadness about the way things turned out. However, other fans believe Suki simply revealed herself in the podcast. After being revealed, fans believe Suki is a farce. Social media users who follow Sister Wives also comment on Suki's presence on the Sarah Fraser show. Suki's remarks have angered many, particularly when she acknowledged that she got along well with every member of the family. Suki may have been controlled by TLC to keep things pleasant for Kody and Robyn, according to some fans. Even though she claimed to have seen every season, which would essentially highlight all of Kody's transgressions throughout the years, others concurred and criticized her for being too forgiving of him. Kody is working on his relationships with his children today, according to Suki. Michael T's earlier statement that Kody alienates them even more following Garrison's death is the exact reverse of this. Kody may have been unhappy with Christine because she had reportedly filed for child support for their daughter, Truly, just before the tell-all was filmed. Does Suki have no idea what Coyote Pass is? Suki's remarks on Coyote Pass during the podcast were also debated by several Sister Wives followers from a separate social media thread. She hinted that she is interested in the outcome and that she doesn't know much about the property. But as everyone knows, Mary and Janelle took their shares of the $1.5 million that was already raised from the sale of the Coyote Pass. As a result, several admirers began to doubt Suki's sincerity. Others, however, believe she was attempting to avoid giving away any information about Part 3 of the tell-all, which will include additional talks regarding the Coyote Pass. Mary will also be shown in the third segment of the tell-all asking why Christine is discussing her ex with her husband in the one-on-one interviews. Sister Wives. According to Christine, Robyn destroyed her sexual life. Star of Sister Wives Kody Brown and Christine Brown got divorced. Christine was Kody Brown's third wife in 2021, and the two of them had 6 kids together. Robyn Sullivan, now Robyn Brown, was Kody's fourth wife, whom he married in 2010. In 2021, Christine and Kody ended their 27-year marriage. She later wed David Woolley in 2023. Robyn is Kody's only wife after he divorced his first and second spouses, Mary and Janelle, in later years. Recently, Christine reflected on her marriage to Kody and discussed how his marriage to Robyn affected her. According to People, on the upcoming June 8 episode of Sister Wives, One-on-One, Christine divulged some details about her marriage to Suki Krishnan. The TLC personality acknowledged that she and Kody had a happy relationship at one point. For a long time it was just fun and it was just a blast, she revealed. We simply had a great time, you know. Christine mentioned at one point becoming independent. But Kody's marriage to Robyn in 2014 signaled that things would change. I was like, oh, there definitely is something missing here, Christine said after he married Robyn. However, everything was already so nearly finished at that moment. It wasn't a real true intimacy, Christine stated. Additionally, she believed that during her marriage to Kody, she was not provided for emotionally, romantically, physically, or financially. I was independent at that point, she continued. Christine acknowledged that she was physically cared for at the beginning of the marriage, but she believed that sex quickly turned into just an act. No real emotion behind it or anything, she continued. Then, they asked Christine how she felt about these changes. It just feels different, she said. Used as a term, but perhaps he felt the same way, as if we would simply take advantage of one another. It had no significance. Christine discussed her and Kody's lack of intimacy on several occasions. Christine also mentioned that she thought that as the years passed, she and Kody become apathetic. Maybe like, we kind of have to, she said. Perhaps there was only a physical desire that was satisfied. Christine also concurred with Krishnan's statement that having sex with Kody became a marital obligation. It was just so broken, the TLC star continued. But Christine believed that neither she nor Kody wanted to openly discuss these problems. We both knew there was something lacking and something missing, she revealed. And you realize there's a problem when you have sex 5 times a year, and you ask yourself, do we really want to talk about it? We had a conversation about intimacy, and it was like, are we going to have any kind of intimacy, sex in our marriage? Christine continued. And he said, no. So the next time you come over, I'm like, you're done, she added. You will no longer be staying here. You're not welcome in my bed. We're finished. Additionally, Christine recently spoke about her marriage to Kody on the podcast Juicy Scoop with Heather McDonald. There is sex and then there is intimacy, she revealed at the time. Intimacy was what we lacked. For years, the closeness itself had vanished. The tell-all that changed everything. Tell-all episodes of reality shows are often filled with emotion and tension, but Sister Wives Season 19 was on another level. Suki Krishnan, a seasoned journalist and no-nonsense interviewer, came prepared. When Kody began to unravel during his segment, she stood her ground in a way viewers had long been hoping someone would. Suki's strength, professionalism, and refusal to let Kody bulldoze her made this tell-all one for the ages. Kody's habitual temper tantrums. Throughout Sister Wives, Kody has often been seen throwing tantrums, whether about housing decisions, relationship challenges, or control issues. He frequently lashed out at his wives when things didn't go his way, portraying himself as a misunderstood victim of their disloyalty. However, it was clear to many viewers that his explosive reactions were less about love and more about power. His behavior during the tell-all mirrored this pattern. When Suki began pressing him with tough but fair questions, Kody became visibly agitated. Instead of answering thoughtfully, he attempted to belittle Suki and even told her to shut up, a comment that shocked audiences and lit up social media. What he likely expected was compliance or submission. What he received was a masterclass in poise, professionalism, and firm boundary setting. Suki's iconic clapback. Suki immediately called out Kody's behavior. Without raising her voice or losing composure, she asserted herself, reminding Kody that he did not have the authority to shut her down. She made it clear that she was not going to be silenced or manipulated, saying, "You don't get to tell me to shut up, Kody. You can act like a baby, but you need to act like a man now." That moment changed the tone of the interview. Kody, visibly rattled, attempted to deflect and stonewall, saying he wouldn't answer the questions. But Suki didn't back down. She sat silently, calmly, waiting for him to either take responsibility or further embarrass himself. Kody eventually relented and answered the question, though his posture had shifted from arrogant to defensive. He knew he had been bested. The internet applauds Suki. Social media lit up in praise of Suki's handling of the situation. Fans took to Reddit, Twitter, and Instagram to express their admiration. Suki held Kody accountable in a way no one ever has. Queen energy. He tries so hard to act like an alpha male, but she put him in his place like a pro. Can we get a whole show of just Suki interviewing narcissistic reality stars? She's that good. Some fans even urged TLC to reconsider the direction of the show. One viewer wrote, "It's time to cut Kody and Robyn out. Let's focus on the strong women rising from the wreckage." Is Kody a male chauvinist? Kody's treatment of the women around him has raised eyebrows for years. With the exception of Robyn, who is frequently framed as his favorite, Kody seems to struggle with female independence and assertiveness. He often shuts down his wife's perspectives, talks over them, or dismisses their emotions. When around male producers or friends, however, he shifts into a more composed and diplomatic persona. This duality raises a key question: is Kody a male chauvinist? Many fans believe so. His comfort with dominance, control, and emotional manipulation when interacting with women starkly contrasts his deferential tone with men. His confrontation with Suki exposed this dynamic perfectly. Thinking he could intimidate her like he did his wives, Kody found himself on the losing end of a very public power play. Janelle speaks out, "Kody is a failure." During the same tell-all, Janelle Brown was honest about her feelings. She revealed that she believed Kody had failed, not just as a husband, but as a man. She said, "He couldn't keep our family together. He didn't lead us, he tore us apart. I'm done." When asked if she could ever be friends with Kody and Robyn, her answer was a firm no. Janelle expressed that she had no desire to rebuild any relationship with them, save for obligatory small talk in group settings. Her raw emotion and candid perspective echoed what many viewers had been sensing: Kody's self-image as a family patriarch is no longer sustainable. And Suki's confrontation helped highlight just how far removed from reality he's become. The fallout. In the aftermath of the tell-all, Kody received massive backlash. TLC fans started petitions asking for Kody and Robyn to be removed from the show altogether. Viewers argued that their manipulative, secretive, and frequently hypocritical behavior had poisoned the show's original intent, to showcase the beauty and challenges of plural marriage. Some even demanded that TLC penalize Kody for his disrespectful treatment of Suki. A recurring sentiment online was that reality TV should not condone or normalize men speaking to women with such hostility. Suki Krishnan's legacy on Sister Wives. While she's always been a composed and thoughtful host, Sukanya reached a new level of respect among Sister Wives viewers after this tell-all. She is now being seen as the voice of accountability in a space where, for too long, Kody went unchecked. By not tolerating his aggression, Suki sent a message, not just to Kody, but to anyone watching, that respect is non-negotiable. She reminded fans that asking tough questions is not aggression, it's integrity.